Hello, students. Welcome back to our lesson. Today, our topic is programming basics. That's our topic for today. And our subtopic is variables, data types, and operators. Before a computer can solve problems, it must understand data. So today, we will learn how computers store data, the types of data they store, and how they perform calculations. So the three important concepts we will study today are variables, data types, and operators. These are the foundation of every programming language. So you see there on the boards, okay, the objectives of the lesson. Number one, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to define a variable, explain what data types mean, identify common data type, define operators, use basic operators in simple programs. So these objectives tells us what you are expected to understand and to and do at the end of this lesson. If you can explain variables, data types, and operators with examples, then you have achieved today's lesson. So you are expected to copy the topic, subtopic, objective to your notebook. So again, before computer can solve any problem, it must store data, understand the data type, and perform operation on that data. That is why variables, data types, and operators are the foundation of every programming language, as I've earlier said. Now, definition. A variable is a named memory location used to store data in a program. Okay? A variable, again, I say a variable is a named memory location used to store data in a program. A variable is like a container, just as you store water in a bottle. The computer stores data inside a variable. Each variable must have a name so the computer can identify it. Examples of variable is what you have on the board. Copy it to your notebook. These examples are Python's example. All right, we have age equals to 15, name equals to Mary. Here, age stores a number while name stores text. The equal sign means store this value inside the variable. I hope that is taken. The equal sign you see, it means store this value inside the variables. That is what the equal sign means. Now let's move on to data type. You copy this data type this what you see in the book, copy it to your notebook. Definition of data type. A data type tells the computer the kind of data a variable can store. Okay? It tells the computer the kind of data the variable can store. The computer must know whether the data is a number, text, or true and false. Okay? True or false. This helps the computer to handle data correctly. Common data types. Copy these common data types to your notebook. The common data types, as you can see, that we have on the board is number one, we have the integer, and in the description, integer is a whole number. Integers are whole numbers. Example 10, comma 25. And then number two data type that we have is float. Floats are decimal numbers. Example 3.5. Number three, string. String are text. Example hello. And then number four, boolean. Boolean is true or false. Example true. So string must always be written inside quotation marks. Boolean values are mostly used for decision making. Okay? Boolean values are mostly used for decision making. As you can see the practical example on the board, those examples are Python example. Okay? And we have number one, score equals to 80. Price equals to 12.5. Message equals past. Is active equals true. So those are different data types. So the score there, as you are seeing, there is an integer. Why the price is float. Okay. Message is a string. And then is active is boolean. So copy that to your notebook. So lastly, operators. Definition of operators. An operator is a symbol used to perform an operation or on data. An operator is a symbol used to perform an operation on a computer. Operators help the computer to calculate values and compare data. Okay? That is what operators do. They help the computer to compare values, okay, to calculate values and to compare data. So copy that definition into your notebook. And then let's look at types of operators. The types of operators that we have, see there, types of operator, okay? Arithmetic operators. We have arithmetic operators. Now, you can see the operators and the meaning. We have number one, plus, okay, which means addition. We have minor, subtraction. We have asterisk, multiplication. And then we have a slash, which is division. These operators are used for mathematical calculations. They are used for mathematical operations. Example, You can see the example on the board, examples of operators. Those examples are Python example, okay? Since we're learning about Python and JavaScript. So these are the examples. You have A equals 20, B equals 10, result equals A plus B. You see how that operator is used. The computer subtract the value of B from A. Okay. So that is it. That is it with this lesson today. Okay. So in our class, if you have any question, anything you don't understand, you can ask in the comment section. Okay. If you don't if there's anything you don't understand, hmm, if there's anything you don't understand, feel free to ask in the comment section. Ask me in the comment section and I will reply it. All right. Or when we meet in the class, you bring it to the class. You also, I'll also explain more, give you different example in the class. But go through these video lessons to understand. So, variables store data, data type describe the data, and operators work on the data. These three concepts are the foundation of programming. Okay, so that is it. That is it. So your assignment, what I have for you, you do it in your CA. Your assignment is number one, you have to write other examples of each data type. Okay, and then also write a program to add three numbers. Write a program to add three numbers. Thank you so much. I hope to meet you and to see you in our next lesson.